I had a friend ask me, "What your phone is worth?" And I had to laugh about it because I didn't understand that. What is your phone's worth? Like, it's not about not no trap stuff and nothing like that. Really, what your phone is worth? Like, what is your friend's worth?
Yeah,
right? That's in your phone. You become the company you keep.
What's going on, everybody? This is Edric, DultureTV, and I'm here with Fatboi Dash. What's going on?
What up? What up?
You know, another day in paradise, brother. I can't.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, listen, I've listened to your music. Actually, the first time I became like part of your fan base is Corner Store.
Ooh.
And that was actually I think I was coming out of music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got to be a fan of other people's music, especially in our area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, this corner store song hitting. You know what I'm saying? It was such a vibe. The bars, the flow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody coming together for that video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I want to know, right? Before we get into your music, I want to know, how did you get your name and when did you start rapping?
I started rapping years ago. Like, I can say I was honest. Honestly, it was my uncle's fault.
Okay.
It was my uncle's fault. I used to watch him and his friends sit there. You remember what was them shits called that Home Alone had?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly.
So
the
I used
little
to sit there and
microphone.
like listen to all his friends and him rap and shit in circles and shit. So I remember one time when I was younger, you become what you see or what you around. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I remember one time, I forgot what I did. I know one of his tapes though, it was a clue tape. I used to see them put the tissue on the top of the corners so you could record over the tape.
Yeah.
I fucked one of his clue tapes up trying to rap. So that's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
Clue tapes, them shits was hard.
Yeah. Sorry,
I apologize. I did a lot of So that was pretty young. Like I could say about like I was influenced younger by like 10.
Okay.
Something like that. Like I say by that, but taking it serious wise was more like high school, after high school, during that time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you could say that.
Now when you fall in love with something at that age.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, hip hop isn't like a sport. You know how you got a dad that is like, you gotta go outside and practice. It's something you actually learn to love. Yeah. That's
it's kind of competitive now that we older, and kind of competitive because it's the social media shit fucked it up with everything. So it's like, how can you say this? It's clout things now. They're chasing like, so if your numbers is high, these people gonna look at you like, my last video hit 60 something K.
63.
Yeah, like 63 the last video. So this one, my quest is to hit like 100, 150.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like keep climbing. But the more you put them numbers up, the more competitive you get. But people is like, how the fuck you getting them numbers?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, how is you getting these numbers? But then now they become your secret ops, your secret competitors.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
now you would reach out to somebody like, yo, bro, let's do a song together. Leave you on red, don't want to rap with you.
Yeah.
They just want to know. They try to learn the sauce, and they like, okay, whatever.
Yep.
So it's competitive in a certain way, but you do have to learn to love it because it's times where I just be like, I'm not doing this no more. I don't care.
Because it's and like you said, I'm going back to social media, the marketing, everything has changed. Coming up in an era where you take your CD, you get them printed up.
Yeah.
You hit the block, different towns. You know what I'm saying? It still had that old Master P filter, so you can pull up, give out your CD. Now to the point where music is streamed, music is all so on social media, so there is no physical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but in certain ways, it's still the same trap like that though.
Mm-hmm.
It's still the same trap, except these. The best promotion now is ads and knowing your market where to hit at. So when it comes to the aspect of hitting a block like Master P, it's just it's the same game, new book, and the aspect of that. It's the same trap, the same aspect, but you gotta just like that's like we said earlier. how you gonna know how to do something if you're not showed that?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There ain't nobody here to walk us through this. So we physically have to go out, learn, meet new people, learn new stuff. That's when networking come in. Or you got to understand is how to market, because a lot of these people that's in higher places don't want to waste their time with just trying to teach you this.
Yeah.
They don't want to teach you that, bro. You got to come in already. You got to come in already a business. So you got to already come in like a LLC. You got to know what your publishing do. Why are you publishing? What is this? What is that? Like, you got to know this game, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it comes to a point where it's like, think about this, bro. Like, how can I say this in a perfect way? You gotta know. You gotta sort of learn the game. You gotta crawl before you walk. You get what I'm saying? So at times, it was times where I sat there and find myself like, bro, why am I so good? But I'm not putting up these numbers. Damn, why am I good? Or they overlooking me.
Yeah.
Why this and that? Why I wasn't getting this many likes? So I'm getting that. Now it's different.
Yeah.
Now it's different.
Yeah.
Then you like, okay, now this makes sense. You understand clout, but it's more you got your influence over people.
Very true.
It's influence is more is at this time more stronger than money.
Yeah, by far.
Influence will make you money.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
100%. And that's why I asked a question before. I said, would you rather have 100,000 or would you have a million followers? And some people are like, yeah, I want 100. I'll flip it. But also too, you look at it. If you got 1 million active followers, the results are endless.
Yeah, it's sometimes it is, but it's what you do with them followers and how you keep them entertained. If you because some people don't understand how to keep working, and it's a consistency thing with staying like that. It's hard, like, you know, especially if you're not in an area where you could find people that you could work with, or you don't have a team around you.
Yeah,
because you come out of pocket endlessly,
like crazy.
Endlessly, you coming out of pocket. You got to pay for pictures. You got to pay for the drip.
You got the drip. You know it.
That shit costs money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And even some people, I just seen the weirdest stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like weird stuff in this music stuff, to where if you fall into it, you're gonna lose yourself. You'll lose yourself trying to keep up with the next person.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose yourself just trying to be out here trying to do some stuff that's not even you.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you going to sit there and you see a lot of weirdness. You see people, bro. Well, I seen weirdness, bro. I done been in it. Like, sit there and like, why they do that? Like, oh, this for the gram, huh?
But they don't understand. I think what a lot of people misses but they don't understand a product. They don't understand how to separate. That's you know what I'm saying?
They don't understand entertainment.
Yeah,
that's what it is. They don't understand that us rappers are Samuel L. Jackson, Will Smith, what you call them? Like, they don't understand that. They think that some of these rappers is really like
this is exactly what they're doing, what they're saying all the time.
No. People got families, bro.
Yeah,
people got
absolutely.
People got real life bills. So you gotta understand that the aspect is you gotta really pay attention to what's going on, and it's some people that just don't know how to separate their life. Like, at the end of the day, this music stuff is a business, it's a job. It's also the way how some people put their food on their table, even if you're not getting money off this.
Yeah,
you're sitting here, you're getting to the point where everything that you're doing is for you to earn money. You have to build up your stock to get that money, to make people want you.
100%.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So these people don't understand that, and it's a lot of hard work. You just think that, oh, we just go in these studios and just say anything. Some people do, some people don't.
Yeah.
Some people like content, some people don't. Some people just want to flash money. Some people love that trap life.
Yeah.
Some people got some substance behind them. Some people was lyricists. That's why, I remember I met the dude, this Biscuit, a long time ago. It was me, him, John Sparks, and a couple other rappers. And I shout out my man John Sparks. Shout out John Sparks. That's all I can say. Yeah, he's a great guy, bro, man. Taught me everything, just how to record myself, to having my own studio, and he the one that helped Jim Jones with Quarantine Studios.
Oh, nice.
So if you ever if you watch Jim Jones, he like, shout out my man John Sparks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now see how explain to me how important networking is, especially for the young cast that's coming up, because what social media does is they will catch that, that clout, but then they get stuck and they don't understand what networking is.
So because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm just getting into networking. I ain't like talking to people. I didn't like doing stuff. I didn't like going out to clubs. I didn't like, it ain't all about just going out to clubs though. You could go to functions. You could bump into the right people just talking. You just don't never know. But that networking for the aspect is like, you gonna bring somebody, you gonna bring something. You got something to the table that somebody else don't have.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It could be from, okay, he know this guy over here, but I've been trying to get over there. Sometimes you could do something for somebody that money can't buy.
True.
If you could do something for somebody that money can't buy, and that person have you forever.
Yeah.
That's a part of network.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, they don't understand that. I could tell you just, yo, where you get that Burberry jacket from? I mean, I got that stuff from my head, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, good looking, bro. Everything ain't about money sometimes. So when you talk to these people, you know, strongest thing I understood was about about if you don't have a bag, you bring a bag to a bag.
True. That is. Hey, say that again. Say that again. Because I don't think they're gonna really understand that.
They ain't been around people like that. You
Yeah.
know? When you ask somebody, I had a friend ask me, "What your phone is worth?" And I had to laugh about it because I didn't understand that. What is your phone's worth? Like, you know, it's not about not no trap stuff and nothing like that. Really, what your phone is worth? Like, what is your friend's worth?
Yeah.
Right? That's in your phone. You know, you become the company you keep. And I laugh at that. Like,
yeah.
So, you know, a wise thing I learned was if you ain't got a bag, you bring a bag to a bag. That's another way. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you could bring somebody to a bag and respectfully and not do no nut stuff with it, to do that, you straight. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, you gotta think outside of the box, just like when you do music or you bring something. Like, you know, I got a young boy right now. Shout out my guy Drew B. He out there One Stop Films. He you know, it's times where I just send people to him like, yo, that's my man, he's nice. I don't get nothing out of that.
Yeah.
I don't get nothing out of giving my man some money.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it's a respect thing. Like, oh man, yo, that should bring you a bag here. That should bring you some. I done did that for people. I done bought a bag to people, and then they upped the price on me, and I'm looking at them like
what's going on?
You don't know how this go.
Yeah, word.
Like, you get what I'm saying? But sometimes you just gotta respect it because some people don't understand game or understand what's going on. But it's not even just rules. You just understand. I know my morals, bro. If I can't get it to you, I know somebody that can get it to you. I got somebody, middleman or something like that.
Yeah.
You heard what STG said?
Yeah, you're about man. That's a bad man.
That's a bad man right there. But he said it like, you know, you make money off of being a middleman.
Yeah.
But it's respectful. If you ain't got that bag, you go bring a bag to a bag and get that same respect off of networking.
That's a fact. It's
just networking right now is key because it's bigger than home. They don't understand that it's bigger than home. In another town, it's somebody that's bigger than you or you bigger than them. Yep. They got something that you want and you got something that they want.
And you can always cross market.
The cross market game gotta be serious. Yep. I could do something simple as getting a haircut and having a photo shoot at the same time with my haircut. And my barber got a following and I got a following. Now we done cross market.
Exactly.
It's a different type of vibe, bro. I done did a song with somebody. He got 30,000 followers. I got probably only 10,000. But still, his following gonna see that. They're gonna see that. Now I got people from his area. So you gotta understand that when you do songs with people, and that's what messed up our area. You know, Jersey. If you talk to somebody outside our market in Jersey, they're like, man, that's a dirty place.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody don't want to work with each other. It's crazy. I done been in New York and seen people working with each other, like come in studio rooms, like, oh yeah, that's fire, bro.
Yeah,
not out here.
Not out here. It's
not
different.
Out here. It's not
different.
Out here. It's so competitive for no reason. And why are you competing for me? And we both trying to get it out the mud.
So I done came across so many artists in Jersey, just like you were saying before, that, you know, we got to work together because there's artists that should be, you know, on. It should be Jersey should be going crazy, absolutely crazy. There's so much talent out here, right? But like you said, it's a dirty place. It's like everybody's competitive. Everybody like, yeah, whatever, they not. It's so cliquey. You know what I'm saying? It's so cliquey. And that doesn't help. Of course, as we see with Atlanta, you know, one person made it, then this person was a story with Young Thug. He paid Lil Baby to start rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's so many. New York, like you were saying before, you know, they'll come in the studio, they'll be like, yo, what's that? That's fire. You know, and it's showing love and things like that. And I think that for us, for Jersey, and especially being for the Jersey Shore, you got a main stadium. A main sitting in your backyard. If there's a show, somebody should be getting the call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know that come from too out here is we let so many outside people come here and dictate us.
Yeah.
And the one thing you got to understand too, and it comes with the influence.
Yeah.
They're gonna listen to whoever got the bag. They're not gonna listen to me.
True.
They're not gonna listen to you. They're not gonna listen to none of us. They're gonna listen to whoever got the bag. So when somebody sit there and tell you something, and this, I remember, I swear to God, I can tell you something. It's so many people I used to tell them like, oh, yo, bro, you should do this, should do that, da da da. Yeah, but I'd rather do this. No results. Yeah. But at that time, I wasn't in a position I wasn't showing nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't showing nothing. You got to either be showing something or you got to have a bag. Or they want to follow that person with the bag. They don't want to follow a person that's getting it out the mud. Yeah. They want the easy way out because they think this person going to put them on. Yeah. Like, I know people that, it's a lot of shakes and stuff I done seen. And you got to sit there and play it how you going to play it. But same time, you just got to understand what's going on. And like I said, it's a lot of times I done like, man, F this. I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, I'm tired of it. I give up. I'm done. I think I just had that a couple months ago when I had COVID. Yeah. When I caught COVID, because, you know, I was like, man, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't rap no more. I got my own studio, so I go work on some stuff, and I couldn't, like, hold nothing. Couldn't say nothing. Couldn't do nothing. And it like, tricked you, kind of like tricked me at that. But before that, it's times where you just be stagnating, like, what's going on, this and that. And it's so much stuff that you could do to push your music that you kind of got to build yourself a machine, but it's a lot of money. You got to make yourself a machine. Yeah. If you ain't got the funds, the credit, nothing. That's where it comes with, you know, the business aspect of learning credit, getting an LLC, learning how to put your business credit together.
Yep. Get the LLC. Go into the bank. Make sure you start
with the right papers.
With the right papers. Make sure that you get that money going in. They'll give you a credit line. Now you got it. Now you start. Now you got a credit line.
But also you got to remember this too, because they'll play with you. So you know what I mean, because you know who we are.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So they're gonna sit there and be like this, like, so why your LLC don't match your business name? Or your website don't match your business name, and where's your business address? Is this your house? Why you don't have an office?
Yep. Or why don't you? Or you could PO box it.
Yeah. So it's it's a lot of things like virtual addresses now. Yep. Companies that do that for you, that give you a virtual address, the business number with the fax number, all that stuff. So stuff that you got to look into. You got to do your due diligence. You got to be around people that's teaching you this stuff, and that's like we were saying earlier, like how somebody supposed to do something that they never known. We ain't go to school for business. Nope. So that's when the networking coming around. Yeah. You gotta meet people. You gotta become that fly on the wall and shut up. Don't be a know-it-all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's times where I just shut up and so when people talk to me now and they say something to me, I'm like, yeah. So it's crazy because a lot of stuff I didn't know. Yeah. A lot of stuff I didn't know. And then when I start now, it's like, did you do this? You do that? Oh man, let me go back and go do this. Let me add this with this in. Let me go put this in the pro, this and that, because you'll be missing money, all type of money from places that you didn't even know. Yeah, people don't know you could collect money off of Facebook. Yeah, people don't know you could collect money off of YouTube. Yep. They don't know about that YouTube really is a public performance. Yeah, they don't know that. They don't know
that. A lot of people, and like you said, it's either people who want to know and it's people who don't want to know. And a lot of the times, what I see is a lot of people just don't want to know.
It's not that they don't want to know. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's that they're so blinded about what's going on the internet and they don't understand it's a business. Bro, it's a back-end game. You telling me that I have to put out so much music and every 3 months to 3 to 4 months you get a check from a pro, unless you the streaming sites is different from like when you getting from your distribution from like DistroKid and stuff like that. But other than that, you gotta wait. It's a back-end game. So you telling me you gonna keep spending money out of your pocket? Yeah. You're gonna go broke.
You're gonna go all the way
broke. You're gonna go broke. That's why you sit there, you ever notice when an artist put out music, they get quiet for a little bit. Yeah. And they start lining up their next stuff. Yep. They recouping their money. Yep. They doing all that. It's a business, bro. And sometimes people gotta understand. But hopefully you doing what you're supposed to do with these videos and you having an impact on these people that's watching it, because it's a such thing called playback value.
Yeah.
They don't understand playback value.
Yeah.
Imagine you get 60,000 people to watch your video 2 times.
2 times.
2 times.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But these people don't gonna understand that though.
Yep.
And you know, it comes from. Let me put it in this point. A businessman can't have a business conversation with a consumer.
Yeah.
A consumer will tell you some bullshit.
True.
What they think. They don't know about margins.
Yep.
They don't know about
none of that.
They don't know about none of that.
Yep.
About that. Your what is it? Your analytics.
Yep.
What are they gonna tell you about your analytics?
Nothing. They don't understand the breakdown. They don't understand. I always tell people, all right, take a breakdown of something. If I take $1, right, I made $1. They're like, oh, I made $1. No, you didn't. You didn't make that $1. What you gotta do with that $1 now is, so for example, if I have to drive here, right? Yeah. I have to drive here. That's gas, right? Gas. That's gas. If I even my time, money. You know what I'm saying? Taxes, money. This, every time my camera gets turned on, money. It's everything, and they don't understand what that is. And just like you said, now that's why you have to understand where every single dollar to play back value. You know what I'm saying? Everything is important because that's how I recoup. Because now I have to, when I sit there and I make that spreadsheet, and listen, a lot of people refuse to use a spreadsheet. You gotta stop. You gotta use a spreadsheet because that's how you break down everything. And then also too, when you sit down and somebody asks you, "Oh, what you worth?" "Oh, I'm worth $1 trillion." All right, show me. You know what I'm saying?
Or you gotta show them numbers. And it's another thing. Don't lie on them numbers, boy.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Don't lie on them numbers because these people, bro. I've been in some rooms where they showed me some shit where they can look your shit up online, and it'll tell you how much views you got on every platform, how many followers you got on every platform. And this is stuff that we could buy. It costs money though. Yep. Shit like $150 a month. Yeah. I don't even got that shit, but I know how to get to it, and I'll pay for it if I really needed to check my shit out. But you know what I mean? You know what you got going on. Yeah. And they could tell what's going on. So don't. Sometimes that lying with your views and shit like that shit don't get you that far, but. You know, it's just you gotta like the playback. You know what I mean? So it's just more business than what it is. Yeah. But people don't understand that, and you sometimes flooding the market ain't always good. It ain't always good because you want it to reach, and some people don't understand too about these platforms how to trigger algorithms. Yeah. Make it go farther. Why you don't curse? Why you make a clean version or a dirty version? Exactly. They don't understand that. Especially like say, for example. I'll get in the car. Sometimes I'll just let the music play. I don't feel like touching my phone. I just let the music play, right? And it go on shuffle. But I'll have, like, say I'll be playing a song by you. And then the song will just shuffle and go into another artist that they fit. But I can't, now I got my son in the back seat. And he like, oh, this song, he's like, Dad, I like the beat on this song. But I'm like, you can't listen to it because it got crazy cursing, right? So I'm like, all right, let me go find it. Ain't no clean version. But that's something that another thing that we wasn't taught because these platforms is not letting you reach your max potential because you have curse words in it. You have chicks with their cheeks out, like wild titties and ass, like wow. And they got and if people when you start getting to that level, when you start uploading your videos, they'll ask you questions on is this. You know, is this inappropriate, appropriate, and all types of things, and that limits. Is a kid at it? You know. But you know, at the same time too, you just TV, a certain prime time TV. Do they allow us to curse? Nope. TV don't allow us to curse like that. Certain channels let you do it because their ratings is really like I guess they analytics too, and they ratings play. Yeah. And where that stuff get played at certain times because some shows don't go crazy, but. You see how like with the new TV shows, it's straight coming up to Netflix. Straight to Netflix. And they cursing like crazy. The Upshaws. That's the one I'm talking about. I watched it. I'm like, ooh, this is real. Like, but they have to go to that platform. You have to go to that platform. But that's what it is. So you got to understand that if you don't have the following and the influence to make these people go to your page to listen to your music, it's other ways for you to get to reach these people. And don't be afraid to, you know. I watch other marketers. I watch people that market. Yeah. I'm into like marketing books. I listen to audio books all day, from marketing, branding, stuff like that. And when you come to learn that, your main goal with marketing is you push yourself until it becomes organic. So these people keep catching these people's eyes, and they organically come see you after that.
Yep.
So it's nothing wrong with you taking the curse words out of your video and pushing it to these people, so you can touch a bigger, broader audience.
Yeah.
So people don't. It's another, but we're not taught that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Nobody don't teach us that.
Yeah.
This is something that you have to be outside and learn, and you got to study this. And like I said, it's a lot of reading. You got to do your due diligence. You got to network with people.
A lot of reading. You said something extremely key.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't like reading.
I hate it.
So I buy audiobooks and I drive around and listen to them.
Yep.
That's a trick. You know what I'm saying? And you could even pause it, bring it back. It's your book. You know what I'm saying? So write your notes down. What goes? Get you a board in your room. Put yourself on make your own project. You know what I'm saying? Go knock it by key everything you want to do.
Yep.
That's another trick. You know what I mean? You gotta sit here and really, you gotta run yourself like a business. You gotta be a business before a business. You hit up these promoters and, hey, yo, listen, I have a single coming out. What's all the clubs you gonna be at?
Yeah.
Yo, I wanna be here, I wanna come there, I wanna drop this song here, this and there. Mingle with the DJs. That's something that I lacked in.
Yeah.
So now it's just, I'm playing catch up in certain aspects, but if it's each one teach one. It's hard to be each one teach one in such a competitive game, but I don't be trying to be like a sucker.
Yeah, it ain't ever gonna work out.
It ain't. You be a sucker, you ain't going. I know people that did that to me. I had people tell me, "Yeah, you ain't gonna make it." None of they fucking artists fuck with me. They fuck with me. I don't like talking like that, but
it is what it is. That's
they ain't gonna put up them numbers.
Yeah.
I know how to put them numbers up. I know how to run around.
Yep.
My music ain't lacking.
That's a fact.
But you got to sit there and understand that that's something that I choose to be humble on. I know I got it.
You put the work in, ain't no reason to.
You got to keep working.
Yeah.
You just not just put out one song on fire. You gotta show that consistently. You got to also come from different angles where other people ain't gonna come from.
Yeah. You
got to understand why you doing this. I heard somebody say to me when I was saying it, and it's crazy. I heard somebody say this: "What do your business stand for? What's your morals? What's your morals?
Your mission.
What's your mission? What's your goal? What do this mean to you?" My thing is called hustle back. You know what I mean? My situation. I done fell so many times and had to hustle back. I done gave up so many times and hustle back to it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I stand for that. So I put that on a chain and do diamonds in it.
But every time you feel yourself, you feel a little down. You look at that. Yeah, you got that mission statement. You understand?
Yeah, you fall for a little bit. My one friend told me, and shout out my guy Ink and my guy Keys, because both of them told me something from a different. Said the same thing in a different aspect. Every day is a storm. It's not how you go into that storm; it's how you come out of it.
True.
You get what I'm saying? And my other man said, when you come into this industry, it's always going to be BS. When you about to pop or you got something going on, it's always going to be BS. So with that, you trip, you fall, you get up, you clean up, and get right back to it.
Yep.
Every which way you can.
Yep.
And and you just got to understand that from the business, in a business aspect, every day is not going to be a good day.
True.
It's days where you sell. It's days where you don't. It's days where people don't even look your way. But you just gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep that militant mentality and that aspect, just that drive, that desire.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's hard. I hear today. I ain't gonna lie to you. Before I came here, I listened to Lil Wayne Drought 3.
Yeah.
I was just listening to my favorite tracks of the La La song. Not the one that David Banner made, the other one with the sample that they leaked.
Yeah.
I'm listening to all the stuff that make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Music that made me happy, where I can remember. This is why I did it. This is why I do it. Like when Wayne was on the Santana Town beat.
Yeah, that's a good point though. To put yourself in that mind state to give you that push. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like this. I remember it. I can't lie to you. I'm gonna make y'all laugh. I remember the first time I seen the Tip Drill video. I said, "That's my life."
Yeah. See?
And I would never do that though, because that's something I don't stand for. Though. I wouldn't do no females like that.
But it was something
I remember
that
back then it was funny.
Yeah.
So oh
yeah.
You're gonna say oh, this shit crazy, but we ain't doing that craziness. We gonna be realistic about it. Everybody live what they want to live and do what they want or do what they desire. But I just feel like the music always been me for that reason, because you know, when you go through dark times, some people could express themselves through that music. You feel happy, you feel sad, you go through it, you talk your talk. But you know, it's like you just gotta find how you can always get back to it, always get to it, because it's gonna come out. It's with this. It's a lot of dark times, bro.
Yeah,
it's a lot of dark times where you can't. It's not gonna be the same. You're not gonna have the same result. You gotta try different things. You're not gonna have the same result. I done did like 8 drill beats. I ain't dropped not one of them yet.
Yeah,
and I'm lying. I dropped one of them. It's me and Breeze, and that video's coming out soon. Yep. Stay on the lookout for Elmer Fudd. Do all of us really know what a PR do?
So a lot of people don't. They get the PR and they get marketing mixed up.
Yeah, they don't know what a PR do. They don't know what a PR do, and they don't know the difference between both.
Yep.
So sometimes with a PR is the person that puts you in the public eyes, from, you know, get you on radio stations to even like just the press. Marketing is getting your reach out to touch some other people, basically.
But this is why people get confused. Yeah. They say PR, and you know what the first thing they think of? Promotion.
Just promotion. That's not
PR.
Nah, bro. That's the write up. You
get public relations.
It's public relations. It's getting you write ups. It's getting your Google knowledge panel right.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't know what that is either.
They don't. Yeah.
And that's a part of the business that you have to learn. Google knowledge panel. See what that do for you.
Yep.
Do stuff like that, bro. They don't understand that.
And if you get in Clubhouse, right, don't go into those
dirty rooms.
Those dirty rooms. Go into the room that the PR, the marketing room.
They reach out and they talk, and they gonna teach you some stuff that it's crazy, because I don't be on Clubhouse like that.
Yeah.
But when I did go in there, I went into like the PR rooms and stuff like that, and like Audio Mac and stuff like that, and they start teaching you like, it be dead ass on. I'm like, damn, bro, where was this shit at before? And it's people that want to help us, but we, as people, our culture is so ignorant.
Yeah, we think we
know it all, bro. Because we see, you know, again, it'd be the people that they're influenced by that's telling them some bullshit.
Yeah.
And then they go by it, not knowing that person dead ass wrong.
Yeah, dead ass wrong, and they don't understand. Like, let's take I don't know, artists. Let's take a Lil Baby. You know, they don't understand how much hustle, determination, consistency and things like that, because you're in a competitive market. And when you got to go that hard, you just can't, of course you got the machine behind you, but it takes up to a point where you have to understand.
You still got to work.
You got to work and understand.
You still got to work. You got to understand and know what's going on. That Lil Baby and them not just signed, though. They got partnerships with that label. Yeah. So their partnerships is different. Like, if you even look what Yo Gotti is doing with all his artists, they signed to him, but they got partnerships. Mm-hmm. So they got a branch of people that's going under them. It's a family tree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how Rockefeller was doing back in the day, and that's what Dame Dash, I guess, was trying to build. But, you know, you look at something of what Yo Gotti's doing, all these different artists. You got ESTG with the the ESTG or whatever they are. I forgot what it is. You got Moneybagg Yo with his camp. You got Black Youngster. You got, they all have their extension of people and putting them on. And you know, it's crazy. I even look at the Detroit people, how they work together.
It's Sada Baby.
But there's still a little bit of tension between all of them stuff. But I pay attention. I'm a fan as well as an artist. But as well as an artist, I'm also a student.
But that's the most important part, being a student, because I think that's what a lot of the times, that's where ignorance comes in, and people are like, oh, I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, and they forget that you got to be a student of the game.
Crazy.
All the time. I don't care what industry you in. You got to be a student.
If it don't apply, you let it fly.
Yeah.
If it don't work for you, I keep a book bag with me in my car, and I have a book called All About the Music Business that upgrades itself every year.
Yeah.
But, you know, it teach you about percentages. It teach you why you do this, do that. Mm-hmm. Like, it's even to a point where people think you just get signed. They don't know about the loan out companies. And
yeah.
It's a loan out company that really funds your music career.
Yep.
And then you go to the label, and then the label could probably match what the fuck the loan out company will give to you.
Yep.
It's something like that. Like, it's just a lot of different shit that people don't understand. Like, somebody said I should become a manager. I'll do that later.
Yeah, because you gonna build a machine while you on your way.
I build a machine on the way to the point where I built my camp up to the point where we don't need no label.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's more valuable. Because that's when they really start saying
that's when you got assets. Yep. It's like, but they don't understand that every song you put out is an asset. Mm-hmm. That's why you copyright it and bring it to a pro.
Yep.
It takes care of you It takes care of you the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
So when people go back and listen to you,
let's talk about the music. We can do this. We can do this all day because the business side is very intriguing, right?
Yeah.
But let's talk about your music now. I'm gonna go down the list. 2017, Fatboi Season. That was the album. Regular. Boy in New Jersey, Level Up. My favorite was Boy in New Jersey because I love old school music. The sample you used wasn't crazy from NWA.
Yeah.
And that was that song to me brought me vibes of like how should I say? It brought me that vibe of everything was all your songs are put together extremely well. But that song to me was like it gave the essence of like what was going on in New Jersey.
Well, I feel like what that song is, you know, once a hit, always a hit. That's one thing. You know, so you understand that I actually am a fan of Ice Cube and, you know, that Eazy era because I have a crazy cousin.
Yeah.
Shout out my cousin Ace. My cousin Ace used to listen to everybody. And once a hit, always a hit. It's a fact. And you can't say nothing about it. So, you know, samples is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because being as independent artists, it's hard to get those clear. We can't get them clear, so later on it's gonna come bite us. We're probably gonna lose the rights to the song, but the benefit is you gain that fan base.
True, very true.
You get what I'm saying? It's a give and take.
Yeah,
that's like the situation. But I like that song because it's just like, first of all, I have a lot of different rap styles.
Yeah.
I can switch up a lot, but I'm really from the era of like rap and battle rap.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
punchline heavy.
Boy in New Jersey, that was my favorite. That was my favorite overall because, like I said, that's a crazy hit, and I feel like certain songs is classics.
Yeah,
I don't care what nobody said. Yeah, people like, oh, you gotta be in the game to make a classic. I find that you don't, and that's why we go back and listen up. When people do get on, we go listen
to their old stuff,
and we like,
yo. So that's when it comes to the point of where you say that marketing comes. Yep. And you reach them people, and you become. Your marketing campaigns start making the people become organic.
Yeah.
Because they go back and start listening to your old stuff.
Exactly.
So that's where a lot of stuff come back to it.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but then, you know, like with that song, I just felt like that, first of all, I love a sample. I love a song. That was one of my favorite songs growing up. You know, we ain't really I was too young to really comprehend what NWA was doing or what was going on.
Yeah.
So when the NWA, you go back and you start, and it's funny, I'm gonna make you laugh. I dropped that song when the movie came.
See?
I dropped it the same week as the movie.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to push back then.
Okay.
I just knew how to drop songs.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I didn't even shoot a video to that.
This is true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no video to that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't care about videos. You remember, like, you think about somebody like Lloyd Banks. Remember, he wasn't shooting no videos.
No.
He was just
dropping. Yeah.
But what the thing you forgot about Lloyd Banks is he a multi-platinum superstar.
Yeah.
He has a core following that came from organic, of him marketing all these years with G-Unit, branding himself.
Yep.
And he has an organic following now.
Yeah.
So when he dropped music, it's different from somebody that's regular like us that's dropping music. You
True.
can't. Sometimes, again, you have to be a student to the game, and you have to. If it don't apply, you let it fly.
Yeah.
And that's stuff that he didn't tell. Nobody was here to teach us this.
Yeah.
We just putting out 20-track projects for what?
And as I'm going down, you come. And this is what I've seen. I'm seeing it even with artists, of course, artists that are, in the game on whatever they call it. I don't really like saying that because I feel like when somebody's doing music, they doing music.
And that's another thing you get caught up on. Yeah. If you're, remember this, everybody. If you're putting out music and there's people listening to it, you're on.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? You're somebody's public figure now.
Yeah.
You're in somebody's eye. So don't let nobody talk about being signed and you're not on. It ain't no real version of being on because the on people, those popping people right now is the independent. So what's considered on?
Yeah, that's the truth.
They got major management from they under major managements, but not signed.
Yeah.
And catching licks like a big artist will.
Yeah.
So you got to understand of what's going on, and you got to sit there and just, like you said, we got to figure out what's going on. It's not enough people teaching and not enough people showing. So that's why now, like, when I do interviews like this, I get a little bit more detailed. I'll say something so people won't be scared to ask.
Yeah.
I'll send you to somebody that could produce for you.
Facts.
I'll send you somebody that's bringing a bag to a bag if you didn't catch on to
Yeah,
it.
true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You bring a bag to a bag. That's something. If I could get you in the club to meet another person, why not?
Yeah.
Just don't act stupid, make me look crazy.
And now you were talking about how you understood like having a full album. Now you have Temporary Vibes, right? You put that in 2019. You have an EP, and you also put out 3 Up. Yeah. You put up 3 Up. You know what I'm saying? That's the one with Elmer Fudd. Yeah. Temporary Vibes had Temporary Vibes dope video. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was a shot by Cortez.
Yeah, but another thing I wish about that project was like that I did more with it. Because that's when I just started understanding marketing. Yeah, yeah. So think about this. Before those projects right there is cool. Yep. I got like seven to 6 more projects before that. Yeah, you did. Yeah. On DatPiff and all them other websites and stuff. I have more projects. So somebody can't tell me nothing about. I put in from an EP called Higher where I was working at a Walmart or something like that. Word. And I spent all my Walmart money going to New York working with this dude Jay Notes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to pay it off, and then find my way to getting it mixed by somebody. And then that's when I figured out about Pro Tools. Because you remember back then we was going, shout out Source Platinum, we was going to Source. Yeah, Source. And we was recording on like Adobe Pro. Yep. Then you come into the other work. Cool Edit, basically. That was Cool Edit. Yeah. But when you come back when you start going into them other states, you can't bring those sessions with you. Cool Edit, you gotta save them individually. Visuals, yeah, they gotta track them out and stuff like that. Yep. So it comes a point where like, business wise, you start understanding like why I have to use Pro Tools. Yeah. Or why I have to use something else, or if this track gotta be tracked out. Yeah, facts. You get what I'm saying? And people didn't never teach us that. So when you go to these other states, you come back home, you telling people this, and they like looking at you like you got 3 heads, 4 heads. You like, yeah, that's that shit now. Yeah, because they don't. Talking about, and it be their downfall. It could be a downfall because they don't want to. And that's not. Sometimes it is, but sometimes people just slow on. You know what? It's just like our grandparents or our parents. Yeah, they don't like making that adjustment. You get what I'm saying? It's an adjustment. That's like you going to a new job. Who wants to go start a new job? Yeah. Nobody want to do that shit, bro. That's like a football player transition to be a basketball player. Yeah, ain't nobody want to do that. Bro. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's necessary, but you got to understand that times change. Just like how we went from, like you said, CDs to DatPiff, Spotify, iTunes. It's a revolving door. It's a revolving game. Just like how you see how music is becoming. It was for the singings, the auto-tune people. Now it's slowly coming to this rap shit. Yeah. Now it's slowly coming to this Benny the Butcher. Yeah. These West Side Guns, these Cook, you know what I mean? And even the people just like Lil Baby and Dirk, bro, I enjoy their music. Yeah. I enjoy it. Yep. But they also saying something. Yeah. It just in a 100%. different tone. But they're saying something. It's getting to that point where you're going to have to say something again. Yeah. You can't just say I'm stupid and Cupid. I'm stupid and Cupid. Yeah. You're going to have to spit these bars. You have to talk. Yeah. But then at the same time, everybody not built to be spitting. Like right now, if you told me to spit 100 bars, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, ain't no. You told me to spit. You told me to spit like yeah, give me 80. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, yeah. Like you get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people, I wouldn't want to give away something that's probably gonna be on my project. Unless I'm not putting that on my project. And this is what I also see two people do. They'll spit it and then they'll put it on their project because it all depends on how hot it was. Yeah, but then also too is it's a perfect example of figuring out where your market is and where you're gonna reach the most people. Because I remember I was watching an interview with Don Q, and Don Q said that he spit it before he went to Funmaster Flex. He spit that same thing. Yeah. On Facebook, like just rapping, and when he went to Funmaster Flex, the results was different. Yeah. And again, it's the platforms that you put yourself on, the influence that some people have on these people. So you got to understand what's the best place for you to market and hit yourself at. Even from these influencer pages. It's not just an influencer person; it's influencer pages that have millions of people watching, 100,000 people, 30,000 people. A follower is a follower. It's just you got to dissect if that's a real following.
If that's a real following, and what I gotta do for them.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And what's the best place for you to? What's gonna work for you? Because what works for him ain't gonna work for you, and what works for me ain't gonna work for you.
Yeah. Now, before we go, right? I want to ask you this question because it's a question I asked on at every interview. What are 3 things that you are grateful for?
Family, my drive, and I can say family, my friends. I appreciate my family and my friends, but family and friends, you can put that under both, right? Because friends become your family.
Yeah.
You know, and me finally, one thing I'm really grateful of is me finally understanding life.
Nice.
And understanding that everything ain't gonna go your way. Everything ain't always what you think. You know, it's bad days, it's good days. Everybody ain't gonna be your friend. Everybody in the world ain't gonna love you, but somebody gonna love you.
Right.
And so I'm just understanding life. Just if you don't understand life and understand what's going on, you're gonna be stuck in a hole. You're gonna be stuck in the same place forever.
Yeah.
It's always somewhere out there in the world that's better.
True.
Always something else going on. So I'm just grateful of understanding life, and you know, even if I don't make it big time with this music, I still gave it my best. I still gave it my all. I still handled it. I still took care of home. I still took care of family, and I ain't go out like no chump. Just gave up.
Right.
So it's just life. You gotta keep pushing. So I'm grateful just for life in general, and just me understanding finally.
Yeah. There we go. Fatboi Dash, DultureTV. Yo, and like I said, keep it Dulture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it.